Hello mortals. It is the Nerdy Movie Guy, and today we're going to be talking about Loki Season 2, Episode 1. So, there was a lot of neat stuff in this premiere. The first notable thing that's different about this season than the last season is the new character, Obi. He's already a fan favorite. He's one of my favorites. It was cool to see him. The actor is amazing. I look forward to his character this season. There's a lot to look forward to from this actor and from this character, so that is my biggest takeaway. Now, another thing that I thought was pretty neat is the whole theme around this whole episode. This Loki, the last time we saw him is he was face-to-face with He Who Remains, and he doesn't know that Sylvie has killed him yet. And he's terrified. He's terrified of He Who Remains. And now he sees that there's another variant that's taken over the TVA, and he knows more will be coming. So Loki is just genuinely terrified of this guy. And we could feel the dread and the fear that he has for him. And he spreads that to the other members of the TVA. Everyone's afraid of him. Now, I don't know if the actor's going to get to come back and play Kang. I haven't kept up with all of that enough to really see any hard facts saying he is or is not. I hope so. I think it'd be cool. He's already Kang. And as long as, everything's cleared, I think he's still a great choice to play the character. So, we'll see what happens, guys. Like I said, I haven't kept with it enough. I don't know whether or not he's been cleared. If he is, great. If not, then we'll see what happens. But I'd like to see him come back and play Kang. We know that he is supposed to play the Kang variant Victor Timely this season. And we know that his scenes in Loki Season 2 have not been scrapped by Disney. So that gives me hope that he'll continue to play the character. But I honestly think this is just one of those wait-and-see kind of things right now. So overall, there wasn't a lot of depth to this episode. He's spreading fear of He Who Remains. He wants everyone to know he is a very real threat, and he is very powerful. And while he's trying to find Loki, or while he's trying to find Sylvie, he's time-slipping. Now, we've seen this before in other parts of Marvel, so it's kind of cool to see this happening to Loki, and it's kind of further explained. Now, what they did, where he has to be in the present with Mobius again by the end of the episode, I don't know if that's supposed to clear the multiverse of Loki variants. I thought that's what they were trying to explain, but we didn't really get that explained in detail enough to me. So, we'll see what happens if there's going to be more Loki variants. Clearly, they weren't all wiped because Sylvie is still out there. But we'll just have to see what happens with this, with the season, with this cast. Seeing Mobius again was great, although I felt like we didn't get a lot of, character development for him. He is kind of the soldier for the TVA. He knows what's going on, but he still wants to help people anyway. So he's just kind of, you feel like he's just planted himself there, where nothing's going to change. Him fighting for people, helping people. If he dies as a member of the TVA, then that's what's going to happen. I hope not, guys, but it seems like Mobius probably won't be getting a happy ending at the end of the season or series or whatever the finale is for his character. That's just the feelings I'm getting for now. So there's a lot of stuff in this episode, but I feel like there wasn't a lot that kind of expanded the overall saga. So I hope we get a lot more in episode 2. Right now, the fear and dread of Kang was pretty cool to see. Obi is a great addition to the cast and to the character roster. So I hope they expand on everything. Because like I said, Loki stopping him from time slipping was kind of the story of this episode, at least. And everything else felt like it was the background. So now that that has been solved by the end of this episode, I really hope episode 2 kind of just elevates everything further, and we get more depth and context to who Kang really is, his variants. I hope we get to see more of Loki and Mobius out in the field. I know from the trailer we've had hints of that, so I hope we get to see that more, especially in the next episode. And this episode left us off with seeing Sylvie again right after a lot of TVA crew have taken off to go and find her. So I feel like there's a lot of hype for the next episode, so I hope that everything just is pushed further for more of a story and more of a character development. overall, I'm excited. I thought this was a pretty solid premiere. So I'll be tuning in, guys, and I'll be sharing my thoughts here on this channel. Thanks so much for watching.